Making a big trip these next few weeks. Oh my God. My travel anxiety is kicking in. Here to tell us all about what to expect for the holiday season as well as next year is our travel expert back from her whirlwind travels, Tania Schwarzberg. Tania, it's so nice to see you.
So great
here
to be
again.
back here, right?
Goodness gracious. Okay, so many things have changed. We've been talking to you about this, right? The rules or regulations are changing yet again. What do we need to know if we're traveling in the next couple of weeks?
Oh my goodness, you need to be on top of things because things are changing very quickly. But there are websites that are out there that I would suggest that you look at. So before you go anywhere, let's say that you're going out, even within the United States, check the CDC website. That's number one, because that will tell you what is closed, what's open, what's happening, all the alerts. Secondly, if you're going to another country, check the government website. That is key because they will give you all of the information that you need in terms of what you need to fill out, what you need to do. Thirdly, the airline website. So if you are traveling, the airline has fantastic information as to how to get in and what you need to upload before you go.
Perfect.
And there is another one, it's cibt.com. I like that one because it tells you about different rules and regulations for COVID. But also, do you need a visa? Do you need, what do you need before you get in? So that is key.
Okay.
Once you're on these websites, there are key questions that you have to ask. And these are imperative that you do this because, I was just traveling, as you know, Raul, and I would see so many people crying at the airport because they didn't know that they needed certain documents.
Right.
So the first thing is, do you need a proof of vaccination?
Okay.
I cannot stress it enough. Don't travel internationally if you're not vaccinated. It'll be an awful.
You'll have a tough time getting in anywhere, going anywhere.
Right, and it's just a pain to even get back. So, do you need proof of vaccination, and how do you need that proof of vaccination shown?
Right.
Do you need a negative COVID test? Is it an antigen, a PCR?
Oh my goodness.
Right, and then passenger locator or health form. A lot of people miss this. So many countries require you to actually fill in information or actually even apply. Do you need to apply is another big one. So a lot of the Caribbean countries need application. They also need proof of insurance a lot of the time. So do you need proof of insurance? And also right now, the biggest thing, it's not even COVID related. A lot of my clients, they're like, oh my goodness, my passport's actually expired because you don't check it, right? Because you haven't traveled, so check your passport as well.
Goodness gracious, mine expired.
Yeah.
Oh my God, right? So gone are the days of, book a flight, let's just go somewhere.
No.
Those days are long
Those
gone,
days
right?
are long
There's
gone.
a lot of homework that needs to be done.
Yes.
The possibility, first of all, let's talk about insurance. There's proof of insurance, you mentioned that, but also the possibilities of quarantines, because that rule has kind of come and gone, and now it's back and it's not in some places. How do you know that? Would that information be up on these websites and everything else?
100%. So all of those questions will be answered by either the CDC, the country's website, even the airline website. Those are the ones that will tell you if you need to quarantine.
I like this tip that you suggest. Print all of this out.
100%.
Print it out, because if
out.
your phone dies and it freezes up at the air.
Paper.
Show it.
Yeah, 100%. And
Right.
and if you have a negative test, print that out. If you have an application, print that out. Obviously, print out or have your vaccine card.
Okay, what else should we keep in mind while actually traveling? Is there any kind of advice you can give us for that?
Just go with it. Be very patient because you will need to wear a mask. Internationally, you have to wear a mask.
Yeah.
Secondly, you book everything ahead. I had a lot of issues getting into museums, for example, because I didn't have tickets. I didn't know I had it. I thought I would just show up and get a ticket there.
Yeah.
Book things online
and
have your vaccine card with you. Again, in the United States, we have the little cards.
Yep.
Have that, and if there's a way to do it, like for example in the EU, you can apply ahead of time. Do that as well.
Perfect. Cruises.
Yes. So right now is if you have no plans for festive for this year, go and look at a cruise because they are super duper inexpensive. The reason is
the cruises
are right now because
wow.
they are not allowing anybody that's unvaccinated board the cruise, meaning children. So they don't care how old you are, they don't care anything. If you do not have a vaccine in both shots, you cannot board the cruise. So a lot of families aren't traveling because of that.
There's just so much information here, because the other question with what we need to do to get back into the USA, if you go overseas, now the rules are vaccinated or unvaccinated, doesn't matter. You need to get some kind of test coming back in, and now it has to be 24 hours.
Well, no, that's the thing.
Did that change too? Like,
yes, and you know what's crazy is that people are thinking it's 24 hours, but it's not. It's 1 day before. So you have to do it, because imagine your flight is leaving at 10 p.m. You have to test the day before at 10 p.m. No, so what they're doing is it has to be the day before. So if you're flying on a Tuesday, you have to test on Monday.
Okay.
And it has to be an antigen test, which is the quick one.
It does. Okay. Oh my goodness. Cancellations, should you get this trip insurance? I mean, that's probably more important now than ever.
Right. So that's important regardless.
Right.
But if you are traveling, get insurance.
Yeah.
It's very cheap nowadays to get it, and it covers you if you get sick while you're traveling.
Yeah. And a lot of people's credit cards actually have really good cancellation insurance for trips and stuff like that.
Yeah. So check those as well. Right.
Oh my God, I'll just keep texting you because I don't know. And I'm like a great client for you because like I'm like the dumb guy. I was like, what do I have to do? What do I have to do? And it's like
seriously, it is very difficult. So you have to be patient and pay attention.
Tanya, thank you so much. Safe travels to everyone out there. And Merry Christmas.
You too.